Sonadera, who's doing sound, and I were in discussion about projects, ways of enhancing audience interaction, because we had this theory that the reason that people enjoy hearing live music when they could be sitting at home listening to these same songs, I'm sure, on their iPods, the reason they enjoy the live music is because they get this sense that they're interacting with the band and that the band is interacting with them. And so we met Aubrey at the same time as we were discussing this idea, and just before that, this gentleman, Dan Richardson, had come and give a lecture in the Live Lab where he demonstrated this scheme for online measurement of sort of group decision-making processes. So it all sort of came together into this idea that what we would do is we would use sort of a variation of this software that allows groups to make decisions by consensus. We would use a variation of this software to actually guide, if you will, a jazz band through improvisational versions of their music. So, and Aubrey was all over that. She thought that was a great idea because they love doing improv. And so, as you'll find out, as they'll explain to you, there's a sort of a formula that has to do with jazz, but the formula is sort of variable, and they sort of give each other secret signals about how are they going to make their way through these variations. But tonight, you guys get to give those secret signals, or they won't really be secret anymore because they're going to be on the screen. So what's happening now is you guys all have your tablets, and what you can do is you have these little tadpoles, or others have called them spirits, that you can that start out somewhere when we reset each question. They start out in this central pond, and you'll each time there's a new question, you'll be able to swim your little tadpole and really try not to swim off the bottom of the screen. Swim back up. You'll be able to swim back up, and from the center of the screen by guiding it with your finger towards one of the two goal ponds, and whichever pond has the most spirits or tadpoles in it will win the election, if you will, and that will be the answer that's chosen. And we can do this online in real time as the song is going on, as you'll see. So at some points during the song, you'll be able to choose who does the solo, for example. Yeah. Okay, so we're resetting. Oh, the server just crashed on us. So this is a bit of an experiment, I must admit. So I've got somebody in the back room who's running it. So we've moved on to question 2, and now we can decide in this case we've got 5 possible choices. So you can decide who you'd like to vote for in the next election. Somebody has to type 511 into that other window. Yeah, there we go. Who are you going to vote for in the next election? And, unlike a secret ballot, of course, these questions, everybody can see what everybody else is doing, and, if you're sort of lonely over there in the Green Party, you could move over if you wanted to, or if you saw the Conservatives were winning, you could switch from NDP to Liberal or whatever. So, all those sorts of things. But, so hopefully now, as I say, this is sort of experimental, and these things are kind of temperamental, and it's possible from time to time the system will reset itself and you'll have to swim around some more. But, these guys are great and they're very adaptable, and so whatever happens, however the vote comes out, I'm sure the music is going to be great. So they're going to take over and they're going to tell you about how we're going to use this technology to improvise some jazz songs.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Dan. All right. So yes, so this section of our performance is going to be very experimental, and I love it. Hopefully we'll get some kind of idea of what you guys like to hear, and maybe we'll include those options in concerts to come. So I believe Chris is going to take it away.
Yeah, so for the next part of this concert, you guys are going to be giving us cues in real time during the songs. Each time you see a new question presented up here, you're going to move your little tadpole into the pool you'd like us to act on. So pretty much for each tune, you're going to be able to choose how we start the song, how we end the song, who you want to solo, and for each tune we're going to kind of focus on, thank you, Aubrey. We're going to focus on a different element of music. So this first tune we're going to play Autumn Leaves, and we're going to be focusing on genre. And so you're going to be able to choose whether we play this as a bossa nova, as a swing tune, or as a funk tune. And we're going to play you just a couple of examples. So this first one is bossa nova.
No, I'll just dance around. Yeah.
One. Bossa nova. And here's what it would sound like as a swing tune. One, two, up. And lastly, as a funk. One, two, three. Cool. So, you'll have a couple of options before each tune starts, and then in the middle of the song, you gotta keep your eyes peeled for new questions, because we're going to be taking cues from this big screen up here. So before this song, you're going to have to choose the genre of the song. So let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that now. Chris, when we were practicing, you go, lock in your answers now. And then we played. We'll give it a second. Oh, this is so cool. It is pretty. Alright, I'm saying funk wins. Yeah. No, because it was funk last time. Let's do funk. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna do funk. Good choice, audience. Next question.
Okay, so next you get to choose how you'd like us to start the song. So, either a rubato intro, where Aubrey and I will do something pretty, just the two of us, or a solo piano intro, or just straight into the tune. Lock in your answers now.
Oh. Remember when we said this is going to be an experiment? Here we go. That's okay. Ready? There we go. So rubato, solo piano, or straight into the tune. Remember that you chose funk.
Yeah, so we want to mix it up big time.
Oh. Swing. What was that? Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Oh, it's changing. Okay, I'm gonna give it like 5 more seconds. The little dudes are trying to get up there, but some of them are stuck in the pond. Is it working? Are you working? Yeah? Oh, good. Okay. Rubato it is. Okay, so funk, rubato intro. Come on, audience. All right, and next question. What do we got?
I think that's...
Is that it? Oh, okay. So we're gonna start the song. So, right? So we're gonna start the song, funky and a rubato intro.
There's another
Then, as we're performing, so don't choose yet. Well, you could. As we're performing the head of the songs, which is just the first round through it, you get to pick who you want to solo. So Tommy on the bass or Chris on the piano. Trust me, we won't be heartbroken. You pick whoever you want. So here we go. Let's just go for it. As we play the song, you're gonna be prompted to pick more and more answers. So just swim your little guy up to whichever one you want as quick as possible, because we're gonna be doing it in live time. So here we go. Funky Autumn Leaves vibrato intro. Because I miss you most of all, my darling. When autumn leaves start to fall, the amazing